Welcome to Naked Real Estate, the barrier-free experience. My name is John Su. Today's topic is market value versus tax assessment value. I always watch many other realtors do these videos, and they always say the same thing. Here's the market value, and that's pretty much what a buyer and seller will agree on for selling real estate. And tax assessment value is done by the city, where they just drive by and they do an average without going into the house. And you're kind of like, wow, nice. What the hell is your point? So what? What's your point? How do I use that? And you're kind of left on a cliff of, that's like saying the panda bear is black and white. It's like, no shit, man. What else? What's your point? What are you getting at? So I thought I'd do a video to kind of answer your question of, what's the fucking point? So here's the point. How you use market value and tax assessment value. If you're one of those people who was just wondering, what's the value of my place? And you didn't really care what it's worth, you just wanted a rough estimate. And you wanted something easy, quick, and free. Tax assessment value does a decent job of that. They do a snapshot of your home, and they give you a decent value, a rough estimate. Is it, accurate in the selling market? I wouldn't use that tax assessment value in trying to sell real estate. Why? Because I know it's inaccurate with a 5% error margin, most likely. And I've seen that time and time over when I have realtors, buyers, sellers talk to me to say, yeah, tax value says it's worth this. So I think we can get this. And often it's either too low or too high. And anyone who stands by tax assessment value, and that's what they want to list it on, it already tells me something about their expertise in real estate. That they actually have none. And it's kind of like the one idiot told the other idiot, and then 1,000 idiots believe it. And that's kind of like, yeah, that's the only explanation for it. It's the thing that becomes like an urban myth. Because 1,000 idiots believe it, now it becomes truth. But it's total BS, and any person who tells me that it's good stuff to use to sell real estate in an active market, I'll say they're full of shit. And I'll go through the city tax assessment with them, and I'll pull up comparables, and I'll say, here's why it's an inaccurate value. Market value is basically what somebody's going to buy and sell for real estate. And really, it depends on your motivation. That's really what determines your market value. Is how fast do you need to sell. And it's one of those things. The quicker you want to sell, the lower the price that you're going to have to take. It's one of those, give and take things. You can't get top dollar and have it sold right away. That's like a fantasy lie. And you always see those realtor ads. Sold in 2 days for 99.87% of the list price. And you think, wow, what a fantastic realtor. He's so good. But any of the realtors really know and that house was priced to sell, and that's why it was sold so quick for such a high price. It was already listed below what it was actually worth. So when it's a good deal, it's a good deal. There's not much to negotiate off. And of course, good deals, everybody wants to be on top of that. So really, sorry to bust a lot of realtors' bubbles, but every realtor knows that when something sells that quick for that top dollar, it wasn't because the realtor was good, it was because it was priced to sell. And one of those urban myths is clients think that, wow, this realtor is so good, he sold it quick and for top dollar, but they don't realize that the truth behind the matter is it was priced to sell. So really, maybe you found my video helpful, maybe you didn't, but at least, in my opinion, I've tied together how to use market value and how to use tax assessment in a practical life kind of way. Because really, I often see too many times tax assessment is used as a list price establishment. And the only time it really actually works is when the value, the actual market value is higher than the tax assessment. And of course, realtors thinking, wow, nice, he wants to list it lower. This will sell quick. And sometimes they do that. They'll list the house and they'll sell quick. So, my name is John Su with Naked Real Estate, a barrier-free experience. Thank you.